Hi, my name is Luisa Cabral, and today I'm going to talk about The Crucible. To start with, The Crucible is an American playwright written by Arthur Miller in 1953. The play was based on the historical events that led to the persecution of the Salem witches. The play starts when some girls are dancing in the forest and they are interrupted by Reverend Paris. One of the girls that was dancing was his daughter, Betty, and one day before she gets sick, and when Paris is kneeling beside her, he gets the conclusion that maybe she was bewitched by the girls that were dancing in the woods. From there, Thomason and Putman Rush also allegates that their daughter is sick, and they also get the conclusion that maybe she is bewitched too. After that, a local farmer called John Proctor walks in and he finds Abigail, who also was in the forest. She was like the boss of those girls, and she also had an affair with John Proctor, who is married with Elizabeth Proctor. She tries to get him back to her, but he refuses, which make Abigail furious. In the conversation between Abigail and Proctor, he says that she must finish the thing that she has between the girls. He continues to allegate that they were just dancing. There was a crowd around Reverend Paris' house, and when Betty screamed inside the house, the crowd ran up the stairs and gathered in her room. Reverend Hale, who was a specialist in witchcraft, examines Betty and questions Abigail about the girl's activity in the forest, beginning to suspect her behavior. But then he decides to talk with Chituba. She confesses to begin in communication with the devil and at the same time accuses some townspeople of also being associated with the devil. Suddenly, Abigail joins the conversation and she confesses which people they have seen conspiracies with the devil. Mary, who was a slave of Elizabeth, she testified in the judge of Dentford, and Mary reveals that the girls of Abigail was lying. Then the girls are taken to the court, where an entire table accuses Mary of having bewitched them. In the middle of this confusion, Proctor reveals that he had an affair with Abigail, and this is why she was lying. But when Elizabeth arrives in the room, she lies that they didn't have an affair with the intention of maintaining her husband's honor. So Proctor is made a liar by Dentford. But then Proctor was accused that he was a witch, and then he was arrested. And John Proctor is hanged and guilty of witchcraft, even thought he was innocent. It's clearly seen that when John Proctor tries to save those girls, getting the guilty just to him, it's something very honorable. But at the same time, he's dishonoring his name to save those girls, which makes this honorable. The respect between the people that was accused of witchcraft, it's something absurd because they didn't even investigate if they are really a witch, if they really did something wrong. They just accused them and burned them. The idea of godness, it's the most operant theme. Almost every character is concerned with the concept of godness because their religion teaches them that the most important thing in life is how they will be judged by God after die. Another important thing is reputation. After John Proctor signs the confession, he concludes that he cannot throw away his name in a lie, even thought this would save lives. He chooses to die to save those girls, which was something honorable, but the reputation of his name and his godness cost him his life. That's it. Thanks for your attention.